Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching this transmission. Tis I, Mike Martins. I got a very important Zero Hedge article that probably won't get anywhere or get shown or wouldn't be taken seriously because it has to do with Donald Trump passing an executive order. But this one is very important. And for all the doomsday and preppers out there, this one is crucially important. And I'm going to bring this up on Mike in the Night. I'm going to get Hiroshi and David and probably, what's his name? Kevin, a couple of the guys on the show tonight to actually, I missed a call from Amazon again? Bunch of crap. Anyways, so Trump plans executive order to study risks of an EMP attack. In what would be a major about to face a real federal government, President Trump is reportedly preparing to sign an executive order to study the risks of an electromagnetic pulse EMP attack on the U.S. Despite the fact that growing numbers of scientists and national security experts see the EMP attack on the United States electricity grid as one of the greatest terror threats facing our country, the DoD decided late 2017 to defund Congressional committee that has been studying EMP threats since 2001. The DoD terminated funding by the commission to assess the threat of the U.S. from electromagnetic pulse attack in September 2017, just as the threat of North Korea considered a rogue state that could pull off an EMP attack with one of its nukes was reaching a fever pitch. So now, if the power grid goes down, guys, you don't need to be an expert to figure this out. It's bad. In a couple of weeks, you're dead with the bacteria and stuff, and if your toilets aren't flushing. It's like, I think the first week or 2 weeks, I heard the population gets cut in half if people aren't prepped or prepared. I'm going to have actually Hiroshi on the show on Saturday for this because he just went out on his Facebook and said, hey, which one of my friends are preppers here? And I replied to it. But preparing and having preparation and knowing how to use preparation is very important. Experts determined that successful attack doesn't even require super EMP weapon. What's worse, the commission concluded that even a primitive weapon could successfully render our infrastructure obsolete. BBG reported that the fear that rogue nation could shut down the U.S. electricity grid with a well-placed EMP helped to inspired by the president's order. Several declassified 2017 from the commission that were released earlier this year also revealed that Russia, China, and several other nations had been developing powerful high-altitude nuclear bombs intended to produce super electromagnetic pulse EMP waves capable of knocking out critical electronic infrastructure. So once the power grid goes down, it's a crumbling old power grid, and here it is here on the map. This is intense, guys. So all they have to do is this, and then we are pretty much fried when it comes to. So EMP field coverage increases with increasing height of burst. A balloon or jet aircraft could loft a nuclear warhead into the altitude of 30 kilometers, which is targeted over New York City, which also could cover Washington, D.C., New York State, and New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, and most of New England. So just to show you guys, I mean, there's the sweet spot. There's the fallout, minimal fallout, and then there's your Goldilocks zone there where things don't get as bad. But you know what, guys? I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. So I kind of wanted to put this out there. We're going to do maybe, they got the recommendations on what to do and what the commission could propose to do and what they could implement. Sorry, guys. I hope you're not yawning with me. Anyways, we could actually do a whole Mike in the Night for this, so look out for it, guys. Mike in the Night coming soon for EMP warnings, and this is huge because this could wipe a majority of the population out, and they could trigger a mass pandemic with, with contamination and stuff, and when your toilets don't flush for a couple of weeks, it starts hitting you hard, right? And luckily I live out in the country, so all I have to do is just go hunting if I really need to, and I can live off my land. I got a bunch of land. So that's one, not a big reason why I left the city, but it's a small percentage, maybe 5% reason why I left the city is if there is civil unrest or some sort of a global chaos. How do we cope with it, right? So how do we... Oh, it's Bixby, my phone. Anyways, let me know, comment below.
I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe say it a different way.
Bixby, what's an EMP? I guess she left. Let me know, comment below. Thanks for watching, and I think we're going to bring up EMPs on Mike in the Night, and I think it's going to be important that we kind of cover the risks and fallout and exposure to the EMP when it comes to electronics, vehicles, self-driving cars, batteries, personal cryptocurrency. Anyways, let me know, comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. EMP coming soon to the city near you, or is this just a fear tactic?